Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 3v3 Iron Man. It's going to be $150 per team, so the winning team will win 150 and the losing team will lose 150. Also, please go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord down below in the description if you want to go ahead and play anything like this. And we're going to see Demon on team 1 versus Wally on team 2. And then we're going to go ahead and see Demon win the rock, paper, scissors shoot. And they're going to go ahead and confirm, 50 ahead, 3 people on a team, so 150 per team. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. And Demon will decide to go first. Opening hands, we got Lulu, Kieran, Roshi, City, Qinglong. Yeah, that's a pretty good going first hand. They got Barry, Nerval, Desires, Wagtail, Swallow. So no going, neither of them open going second cards. I guess, this would kind of work. City's, kind of like a Chalice. Go ahead, bring out Chuchi. And then they're going to go ahead and Lulu, target, go ahead, dump Qinglong, grab Gigi, and then special summon out. And then they're going to activate the Kieran effect, target, go dump, and then special, Qinglong effect, banish, go search out Gigi, and then discard Gigi, and activates Gigi effect to dump Sean Wu and special summon out. And then Chuchi effect, raise Lulu. So they can go ahead and go for the Zulkin, set Qinglong, special summon out the Crystal Wing. And then they're going to activate Roshi effect, target, go dump. So, did they activate Qinglong just to get 2 banished to play around Imperm? I mean, I don't think that's... There's got to be another reason, right? They're going to summon out... Yeah, I was going to say, they're going to summon out the GG here. So that way they have 2 non-tuners and 2 tuners. And, they did that because, if the opponent does mess up and imperm this, then they can just go ahead and dodge it. Since they were planning on doing this play anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, I like it. Go for Mud Dragon. Mud Dragon effect, turn those into a Caliga. Caliga do be kind of crazy, though. Go for Shen Shen, End Phase, GG add back, keeping this set unknown, otherwise, they could have flipped it to have 4 banished. And then pass, draw Apex Avion. They're going to activate Desires, which is questionable because, well, I guess it depends. What's in their list? Do we see we don't see a droplet there. Or a Dark Ruler. Yeah, because if you activate Desires, that kind of helps your opponent know what deck you're playing. It's not Invoked. Invoked players just play Prosperity over. It's way better in that deck. Could be Sword Soul. 40 card Sword Soul. Probably not Striker. It's just you're able to find out, kind of narrow it down on what decks it could be. We're gonna see them go first. Opening hands, we got Sean Wu, Imperm, Dark Ruler, GG, Dark Ruler. They have Bird Call, Nerval, Berry, Wagtail, Swallow. See, the thing is, even if they are going for Oath play, they're gonna have double Dark Ruler. But their hand doesn't actually do anything yet. So they know that the opponent, their end board won't matter nearly as much because they have double Dark Ruler, but they need to be able to draw good here. They ask them to declare effects, which is, fine. Go for Starling, I think that's a reasonable ask. Imperm that. And then they're going to go ahead and activate Bird Call. Bird Call will now go ahead and search out the Warbler and special summon out the Barrel. Then go for Starling. Starling effect, go search out Nerval, and then Nerval effect to go search. That's going to go acquire the Kuraz. And then go for F-Zero. Go for Draco. Then special summon out Kuraz by discarding the Warbler. And then Kuraz effect, banishing 2. To summon that out. Blossom effect, summon out Nerval. Then they're going to Nerval effect, banish for double Dragon Lords. Get rid of those for some Morg. They're gonna get Blossom, draw, put back. Imagine they draw Order here. Alright, draw Talons, put back Talons. You know, is there a world where like you banish 4 off of Kuraz to go for Omen and then turn those into Blossom, and then Blossom go search out Barrel, and then you turn the Nerval and the Blossom into Samorg? Well, you know, you would Nerval summon double Dragon Lords and then go ahead and go for Samorg, and then you Barrel into, you know, Robin. But I guess that does play into Imperm a bit heavier. Samorg summon. Oh, that's going to summon out the Apex Avion. Also, this should have been summoned in defense. Pass. Hey, there we go. They draw something that they can target with GG. Dark Ruler. Normal summon effect. Nah, this is pretty good. Go down Qinglong. Special summon out. Qinglong effect. Banish. Yeah, we just see them at defeat and leave there. They don't even say who's next. No, that's whack. But alright, going on to the next match, we're going to see Virtual World versus Water Slide. Let's go. And we're going to see Demon win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they're going to go ahead and decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got Shan Wu, Chuchi, Nib, Qinglong, and Italy. Also, to bring up what I said yesterday about the Qinglong, so the reason, you know, when I was saying the play out loud, I was thinking to myself, like, there's some reason why this play doesn't work. But I wasn't able to find it in my head while thinking about it, so then I just said it. But if you have the last card in your hand is Italy, and you banish for Shan Wu, and you chain Italy, you're going to search a card, and then you have to discard the card you search. With Shan Wu, it's a little bit different because you won't have a card in your hand, but you can still summon back out. So that's why the interaction with Shan Wu and Italy works, but not Qinglong and Italy. Then they have Ash, Nadir Servant, Meltdown, Schism, and Droplet. So they're just going to go ahead, you know, brick, pass, draw Punishment, activate Meltdown, Meltdown to go Surge, grab Alistair. And then normal summon effects. But I mean, hey, this happens when you play Virtual World. Like, bricking with Virtual World is like standard. Go for Amirage, and then go for Secure Guard now. Activate Invocation to add back Alistair and banish Secure Guard now. You know, banish them, but then you're just going to add it back. Go ahead, add back, put Invocation back to deck. Then they're going to activate Nadir Servant. Nadir Servant, go ahead and dump. So they're going to dump App Cologne, go grab Ecclesia. You know, they already have the Schism. Ecclesia, summon itself out. Ecclesia, effect to go search. And then now we'll go ahead and acquire the Knight. Then Knight effect, special summon out. End of main phase, activate Nib. And then they're going to chain Makaba to negate this. They do have Chuchi and Shan Wu, so they can go ahead and switch to defense. Yeah, go ahead and switch that. And then 25 and 2000, so it's not game. They're still in this. Draw Prosperity. There we go, consistency card. So activate Prosperity, banishing 6. Yeah, they got banished one more because they have the Nib banished. And then they're going to activate Makaba negate. You know, the opponent didn't play last turn. They're probably like, yeah, they're not going to play again this turn. But to be fair, like, they could still easily have like a hand effect if all they had was like set traps, because they could have just had nothing to target. But you know, they still had Schism and Punishment. So they're going to admit defeat. Going on to the next game, we're going to go ahead and see Virtual World decide to go first. Do they brick again? We got Judgment They really bricked again. It wasn't supposed to be like this. It was a joke. They weren't supposed to brick again. It's going to be a horrible match too. They have Nadir Servant, Alistair, Ecclesia, Gamma, Nadir Servant. Oh, I mean, their hand was kind of cracked anyways. They're going to set, pass, draw Droplet, summon Alistair, Alistair effect. They let this go through. And then I was going to go search out Invocation. get rid of that, go for Armorage, and then Ecclesia, special summon itself out. They're not going to use the effect of it, they're just trying to go for Anaconda with it. So summon that out, then they're going to impermanent on summon, which I don't see why you would do. Usually the reason why people like imperm stuff on summon is to play around droplet dodging it. But they don't have monsters, so like what would they dodge with? Like, if you think about an invoked list, there's just nothing that would like dodge an imperm on Anaconda effect. And then, you know, they're down 2,000 life points in a Fusion Destiny. Activate the invocation, chain called by. Alright, then they're gonna invocation effect, grab back Alistair. Maybe that's something you do before. When you're not really in the greatest of spot, you don't really want your opponent to be able to just easily get back engine. I mean, you know, we know that they would have been able to do it as long as they have like a Schism in deck. Or like a Shadal, because Apcolon can let you discard the invocation to get to that same interaction anyways. But now they're gonna Nadir Servant, Chain Judgment. Oh, this is great. Nadir Servant. Oh, I know they're feeling good. Go dump Elder, go search out Maximus, and then Elder effect pop Qinglong, Maximus banish from the graveyard, special summon out. And then they're gonna go battle phase, poke for 500, main phase 2, Maximus effect, and they can dump an Omega to put back Qinglong too. Yeah, and they dump Apcolon. So then they're gonna go ahead and Apcolon effect, go grab Schism, discard the Gamma. They have their Dark right here anyways, they don't need to discard Alistair. And then Omega effect, put back Qinglong. You know, this just makes it like extremely hard for them to come back here. Draws E-Telly, activates it during the main phase, which they can go ahead and chain Schism. If they would have done this during standby phase, they wouldn't have been able to chain. So summon out Winda, and they admit defeat. Yeah, alright, so moving on into the next match, we're going to go ahead and see Rosh versus Water Slide. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Water Slide win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, staying loyal to the paper. I respect it. They got 40 versus 42. Opening hands, we got Rhoda, Ancient Cloak, Fire, Flint Lady, Living Fossil, Boots. I can't tell what kind of deck this is yet. This could be Phantom Knight. This could be Infernoble. You know, we have seen Infernoble players play the one Ancient Cloak, the one Boots, the Torn Scales, because, you know, you can normal summon out Torn Scales, dump Ancient Cloak, go search Boots, special summon Boots, go for his Soul, and then a Soul effect, go ahead and dump Force, summon Armageddon Knight, dump Plague, banish Boots to add the Shade, Torn Scales, special summon itself out, turn those into Appaloosa, and then you have Shade and Plague. So you can summon Appaloosa and then go for Needle Fiber underneath it, with just like an Ancient Cloak plus a random discard. Which is honestly pretty cool, but, you know, you still just lose to Imperm. Then they got Droplet, Nadir Servant, Schism, Nib, Ecclesia. So their hand isn't the greatest here. But it's also not like, you know, it's not too bad. You know, you don't... You might complain about this hand a little bit, but not too much. Nadir Servant, go ahead, dump. So they're going to dump Construct, go search out Maximus. And then go ahead, special summon out Maximus by banishing Construct. And then they're going to activate the Maximus effect. They're going to dump an Apcolon and Ash. So this tells them that, you know, this tells Rosh that they have Schism in hand. Otherwise, they would have dumped Apcolon first, add Schism, discard it, and then dump Construct here just to add Schism back. They're going to dump the F-Zero package, which doesn't tell the opponent what deck they're on, but it definitely tells us that this is Phantom Knight. You know, obviously, I mean, they can't see the hand like we can, so, you know, they could still think this is like a bird deck or something. Pass, draw Droplet. So they have to play through a Punishment, a Schism, a Droplet, and a Nib. And a Knight. That's a lot of interruptions. especially for like not being the greatest of hand. Go grab Ragged Gloves. And then they're gonna normal summon that. And then special summon out Fire Fluent Lady. They said think on activation. No, this activates. Yeah. So activate Fire Fluent Lady hand effect. Then they're gonna chain Schism. Schism will go banish, summon out Winda. So they're choosing to play Fire Flint Lady over Renaud, which is interesting because like Renaud's not good to draw. Fire Flint Lady's not really good to draw. I mean, this card's kind of buns in this deck. I guess it's a body. Oh, we'll find out what kind of. It's not a regular Phantom Knight deck, so we'll find out. You know, I could just be completely wrong. This could have like a lot more equip spells than what we're thinking. They're gonna get rid of Ancient Cloak, negate Winda. And then they're gonna go ahead banish Ancient Cloak to go search. They're gonna go search out Torn Scales, Fire Flint Lady effect, right? Yeah, tribute that to special summon out Torn Scales from hand. So weird situation. Special summon out Boots. And then they're gonna go ahead and they are going to get rid of those to summon Cherubini. Then on that summon, they're big thinking. It's been like 2 minutes, they said. Alright, they gave the thumbs up. So Cherubini effect, dump Graph. Graph effect, go summon out Seer. Then like I wish I could like predict what plays they're gonna do, but I just don't know what's in their list exactly. Which I'm okay with because I'm interested to see how they're playing this. And then they're going to go ahead and use Rusty effect in response. Chain Knight to go ahead and negate that. Which, you know, they're probably okay with. Like, getting, like, Rusty is pretty much just cutting off one random extender, Shade. Because, like, they're dumped didn't really matter. So, like, yeah, negating Rusty is, like, whatever. You know, it also stops like the pop effect off of it. Banish Ragged Gloves, go down Fog Blade. And then Torn Scales, produce a body. Then activate Living Fossil on Fire Flint Lady. Summon that out. Then they're gonna think here. We're gonna activate Punishment on Torn Scales. What link are they scared of here that they're going to go ahead and punishment? I don't know. Dump Elder, pop both of those. Also, Living Fossil banishes. Yeah, and that's off field. Fogblade, summon Boots. And then they're going to get rid of those to go for Anaconda. So they're also playing Anaconda on top of this. But they're going to activate Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go dump Red Eyes Fusion, Droplet. Okay, so they admit defeat. Said GG's after game 1. Oh, it's so tough. And then going on to the next game, we're going to see Phantom Knight go first. Opening hands, we got Fire Flint Lady, Durendal, Fogblade, Lancia, Snake. They have Natter Servant, Meltdown, Prosperity, Driver, Celestial. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Look at that hand. That hand's crazy. Snake effect. Snake will go ahead and hit the Durendal. Special summon out. Draw on the Torn Scales. Woo! Normal summon Torn Scales. Torn Scales, discard Fogblade. That's pretty incredible. Go ahead. Dump the Ragged Gloves. Get rid of those. Go into a Cherubini. And then they're going to activate Cherubini effect, dump Graph, Graph effect, special summon out Seer. Yeah, I mean, target itself, fair enough. That's just what, I mean, that's what the effect does, but pretty much just says dump Graph, summon Seer. Go for Rusty, and then Seer effect, summon out Cherubini. And then activate the Rusty effect. So the opponent's bluffing here that they have a hand trap. Dump Ancient Cloak, set Fogblade. Then banish Ancient Cloak to go search. Grab Boots. Then special summon out Boots. Fire Flint Lady, summon itself out. Then get rid of those for an Assault. Assault effect goes search. Go ahead and grab Junk Forward. Then activate Assault effect to dump. They're gonna dump 3. Okay, so Aqua Dolphin? Hey, let's go. Aqua Dolphin do be kinda crazy though. This card is actually broken. Like, whenever Aqua Dolphin's good in a format, it's too good in a format. I'm not saying like the card's like, you know, too good right now, but next time this card does become good, everyone's gonna ask for it to be banned again. It's kinda crazy, especially with like Connector too. Go for Appaloosa. Phoenix Blade, banish to add back. Then activate Fog Blade, banish, summon out Boots. Go ahead and Torn Scale summon itself out. Overlay those for Sea Dragon. And then Sea Dragon effect, detach, special summon back out Ancient Cloak. They already used that. That's how Fogblade got in graveyard. That's awkward. I was thinking to myself too when they added back Phoenix Blade. I was like, maybe it was just better to leave it in graveyard so that way you could banish Aqua Dolphin for a Sea Dragon summon back. Also Ancient Cloak effect to gain 8 would be pretty nice. Go for Sea Dragon effects, summon out Aqua Dolphin, turn those into F-Zero and then Draco. And then Aqua Dolphin, discard, Rip Driver. I mean, you're just ripping bad cards anyways. It's not like the opponent cares about this too much. I mean, you stopped Fusion Destiny. The first one mattered. The second one actually just didn't matter at all. Banish, summon out, go for Break Sword, Rusty effect, pop, Break Sword effect, summon back out. Then Ancient Cloak effect to make it gang 8. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Turn those into Anaconda. And then banish, add back Phoenix Blade. Boots, banish to go search out Fog Blade, Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go ahead, dump the Fusion and the bricks, go for Dragoon, and then pass, draw Ash Blossom, moving on to the next game. Okay, set pass. I guess they're just trying to find more information out about their deck. Or are they just submit defeat? But going on to game 3. We're going to see Invoked go first. Opening hands, we got Boots, Droplet, Twin Twister, Red Eyes, Black Dragon, and Tour Guide. Twin Droplet. That wipes the whole board. They got Invocation, Nib, Meltdown, Prosperity, Fusion Destiny, and they open good too. They also have Nib on top of this. Activate Meltdown, go search out Alistair, then summon Alistair. Alistair effect, go search out an Invocation, so they do play multiples. Then they're going to activate Prosperity, Prosperity banish. They could have also, I was going to say like maybe Prosperity first, but you don't really need to, because if you melt down search Alistair and they drop Droll, you already have Invocation, so that's still Macabre. Yeah, makes sense what they did. I agree with it. Banish 6. Then look at the top 6. We're going to go ahead. And we are going to see Natty's Servant there. But, oh, they also hit TC Boo. Hold up. Both of those cards are pretty crazy. I'm going to grab the TC Boo there. And then put those back to the bottom of deck. But it's just, you know, like they're wiping it. Go for Amirage, then Secure Gardener, activate Invocation. Invocation will banish Secure Gardener, banish, summon out Macabre, Invocation effect, put itself back, grab Alistair. I wonder how they're going to feel after they just get completely sacked. Fusion Destiny, go dump, summon out the Enforcer, set TC Boo pass, draws Torn Scales. Then they're going to go main phase, summon Tour Guide effect, chain TC Boo, chain Twin Twisters, chain Macabre, and then they're going to chain Droplet, getting rid of 2 to negate the field. And then Tour Guide will go summon, Bit of Lag, I hate that, especially when you like you're about to win, or they feel like they're about to win. You just start lagging. And it's like, no, I don't want to lose this way. Special summon out Seer. Go for Rusty. Seer effect. Special summon back out Chair Beanie. The opponent can't drop Nip here. Otherwise, they just like banish, go search Fogblade, Torn Scales into Red Eyes Fusion. And then like they get the Torn Scales, discard the Fogblade, summon back out Rusty, and then that's just enough for game. So you have 3,000, 3,000, and then 21, which is just 81 plus Anaconda 86. Set Shade, Ancient Cloak, banish itself, go search out Stained. And activate, summon out Stained. But it's just game here anyways, because they're going to try to go into Appaloosa. But I think you just let them, right? Because if you drop Nib here, then like they just banish Boots and go for game. So I think here you don't drop Nib and hope the opponent just somehow messes up. See, because now it's just a straight line, and they know the last card's Alistair. Yeah, the attack and defense on this doesn't really matter. But banish Boots, go search Fogblade, Torn Scales effect, special summon itself out. Torn Scales effect, discard Fogblade to go dump Ragged Gloves. And then get rid of token, go for Link Spider. You're going to activate Fogblade effect, banish, summon out Rusty, turn those into Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go dump the Red Eyes Fusion, dump the bricks. Dragoon effect, pop Nib 3k, Dragoon attack for 3k, Rusty attack for 21. Yeah, so that is going to be it for this match. We're going to see them in defeat. Nice hand. Said bad hand. But, alright, hopping into the fourth match, we're going to have the Phantom Knight player versus Lear. Then we're going to see Phantom Knight win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 42 versus 43. Opening hands, we have Snake, Boots, Seer, called by Durendal. They have Droplet, Water, Imperm, Vishuda, and Emergence. So they got Imperm, Droplet, Vishuda as all going second cards. And then normal summon, Snake effect. Come on, with Snake hit. Hits, called by. Fair. Special summon. Nah, it's so unfortunate. Turn those into a Cherubini. And then they're going to activate Seer effect to special summon itself out. Cherubini effect, go dump Ragged Gloves. You'd think they would have done that first, right? And then Seer. Go for Rusty. And then Rusty effect. Rusty's gonna dump Ancient, set Shade, activate Durendal effect, go search out Fire Flint Lady. And then activate Shade, Fire Flint Lady, summon itself out. And then get rid of those, go for a Soul, the Soul effect to go search, go grab Knight. And then a Soul effect to go ahead and dump. Dump 3, chain Imperm on that. And then Ragged Gloves, banish, go dump Torn Scales, Ancient Cloak, banish, go search out Boots, and then they're going to Torn Scales, special summon itself out, special out Boots. I said think here. They're going to Torn Scales effect, discard Knight, go dump Fogblade, overlay for Sea Dragon effect, summon back out Ancient Cloak, make Rusty go up by 800, Fogblade for Boots, overlay those for Sea Dragon effect, attach special out Ragged Gloves. The cool thing about all the Sea Dragon plays is it sets you up for so much follow-up. Like the deck, I mean, I feel like the deck already has enough follow-up personally. Maybe not with like the Dragoon stuff, but with like Enforcer stuff, you have plenty of follow-up. The Sea Dragons definitely make us that way. You have a lot of follow-up. A lot. Boots banished itself. Go search out Fogblade. And then turn those into Anaconda effect. Imagine if they drew anything but Dark Magician. Well, or like any of that package. Which would be so much better. Like, if they drew like an Ash Blossom or like an interruption off of it. But now they're gonna set. Try to pass here, so this isn't bad at all. They have Dragoon, F-Zero, Fog Blade, lots of follow-up. Draws Blackout, and they're gonna activate Emergence. In response, chain Droplet, negate those, go search out Mo-Yi. And then special summon out Vishuda, get rid of that, go for Monk. And then Vishuda effect, try to bounce the back row. Yup, that goes through. And then normal summon effect, reveal the Blackout, summon out the token. Get rid of those, go for Grandmaster, Grandmaster Mo-Yi, draw Vishuda, go search. They're gonna go search out Tai-Yi. That was much longer than 3 seconds. How long did it take? Yeah, I mean, it took you 14 seconds. That's fair. Yeah, I agree with the Fan and I player here. I just don't get, like, how you even search Tai-Yi. Like, I don't get how this, like, clicks in your brain. Oh, I'm gonna go search Tai-Yi. And, like, you have a whole team helping you, too. And the whole team messed up and said, let's search Tai-Yi. Wild. They're going to get rid of those, go for Shaman. Shaman effect, discard Tai-Yi, special summon back out the Tai-Yi. Effect, banish, Tai-Yi is game. I mean, it is game. But wouldn't have Long Young just been better though? I mean, I guess you know your opponent has no interruptions at all, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But Long Young, I'm pretty sure would still just be game also though, right? Because you get to burn the opponent for 12, and then you go ahead, you beat over an Anaconda for 36. That's 48. You only have to deal 12 damage. And there's a Dragoon at 15 and Grandmaster beats over it. Well, I'd have less than that too because you'd be losing 6. So yeah, I mean, you'd have a game either way. Attack over, effect to attack over, and then that's just game because this is getting in the original attack of this. So this is at 6,000 now beating over. So either way, like the mess up didn't really matter. But going on to the next game, we're going to see them go first. Opening hands, we got Cosmic, Tour Guide, Ragged Gloves, Dark Magician, Fire Flint Lady. I mean, honestly, maybe that just was, like, the better play anyways, though. Right? Because, like, you have to spend one less card in hand. So if you do get hit with Nib, you didn't have to spend an extra card with the Long Young discard. Yeah. Fair enough. They have Ash, Long Young, Emergence, Vishuda, and then Water. So they're going to summon Tour Guide effect, chain Ash Blossom, set pass turn, draw Ash Blossom. Nice. Did I say set Ash Blossom? I meant to say set Cosmic. Special summon, discard, special summon. Then Vishuda, bounce back row, activate Emergence. Emergence, go search out Tai-Yi. And then you're going to get rid of those to go for Fluor, effect, burn for 12. And then normal summon Tai-Yi, banish, special summon out a token, turn those into a Baxi up. Then Tai-Yi effect, Tai-Yi will go ahead and dump. So they are going to dump the Ashuna, turn that into a Monk. Ashuna effect, banish, summon out Vishuda. Battle phase, crash, activate the effect, summon back out Monk. Was this even necessary? Don't you just like Fluor effect, pop Tour Guide, and then attack? We're going to see Ash FTK is next. So going on to the last match, the winner of this match will decide what team wins. We're going to see Ash FTK versus Lear. And we are going to see Ash FTK win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go ahead and go first. 43 versus 43. Opening hands, we got Fusion Destiny, Fusion Spell, Imperm, Dasher, Celestial. Oh, not like this. No Prank Kit either. Oh, not like this. Oh my gosh. They got Imperm, Adara, Emergence, Heavenly Dragon Circle, Blackout. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Yeah, Imperm trades with those two. Set, pass, draw Ashina. Imperm target, Chain Enforcer. Special summon out Ashina. Get rid of that, go for Monk. Special out the Adara. Ashina, special out Vashuda. And then turn those into a Baxia. Baxia, target back row. Chain Imperm, then they're going to Heavenly Dragon Circle, Tribute Monk. Special out Adara. Turn those into a Chowfang. Activate it, go search out Moyi. Then just normal summon, effect, reveal Blackout, summon out token. It's just game. Turn those into Grandmaster, Grandmaster Moyi. So draw, go search, draws Vessel, go search out Longyang. So they're playing the Vessel and the Heavenly Dragon Circle, which we've seen more people do. We've also seen people cut down on going second cards while doing that. You gotta find like the right balance between them. And then just go battle phase, go for game. So moving on into game 2. Hopefully we see Prank Kit open a lot better this time. They're gonna go first again. Opening hands, we got Water, Fusion Spell, Roxy's, Field Spell, Water. Not the greatest hand. They got Emergence, Gamma, Longyang, Emergence, Adara. Oh, your Prank Kit's about to get hit with Gamma. They might actually... There's a small chance that they hold it for like Doodle effect, just to play around like a Poly or a Fusion Spell or anything like that. Or any Fusion Spell but this, I should say. Go for Meow, Fire effect. Yeah, they just chain Gamma. Cool, now they have the Fusion Destiny pass. Then pass, draws Droplet, which trades with the Enforcer. Activate Emergence, chain Droplet, target, well not target, but they're going to chain Enforcer in response to Droplet, Enforcer graveyard effect, special out Longyang by discarding summon out token, turn those into a Fleur, burn for 12. I mean, it's just game. Normal summon effect, reveal Emergence, special summon out token. Then they're going to get rid of those, go for Baxia, Moyi, not using the Baxia effect to spin that back. Special summon back out Moyi, Floor effect, pop, battle phase, go for game by 200. Yeah, so that was there was a couple bad matches in this Iron Man. I'm not gonna lie, this was not the greatest Iron Man. Not a little bit less than decent on a scale of 1 to 10, 3.5. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Team 2 win here. Team 1 does lose. Lear went ahead and clutched it up, winning the last couple matches there with the Sword Soul strategy. Taking some, I mean, making, no, they won pretty confidently. They 2-0'd both of them, but yeah, there's not much more to say here. Again, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord link down below in the description. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.